Welcome back to another episode of What is Your Unemployed Friend Doing on a Random Monday Afternoon. I'm currently in the Simpson Desert. Got my car by myself and I'm just gonna go to Mount Dare. It's only 550 k's or 1136 sand dunes, and there's a lot of water here, So I'm currently airing down. I just put 14 in the rear. I'm gonna go 10 in the front. Well, that's so I can get the best traction I can to hopefully not get stuck. Because otherwise, it's gonna be me. These max tracks, a shovel, and depression. Anyway, I'm about to hit Big Red, so should be good. I'm using the morph weight to deflate my tires. It's like a 4-in-1 buoy, and it's mint because it doesn't hurt my back. Ooh, there we go. That is what I want. So let's go F around and find out. Alright, I can't find the little attachment that goes on your bull bar for my sand flag, so I'm just gonna tape this to my aerial. Well, she's not pretty, but it's a flag. Alright, I'm gonna go second gear, high range, rear diff lock on, and then see how we go. Easy. Easy as that. So I get to put that sticker on my car. Righto, so Big Red done. I'm not going to drive through any of that because that looks bad, but it looks like there's a track that goes that way around, so I'm going to nose myself around there and see how it goes. Alright, I actually went the other way. Instead of going right, I went left because this looked like a way better track, and I'm not looking to. If you follow along, you'll know that this big girl has done 7 alternators in the last less than 2 years. So I'm going to do everything in my power to not do another alternator, especially day 1 of what I'm planning is a double crossing of the Simpson Desert. So going to be a little bit smarter, and this is no water, nothing. And it's not going to make a good YouTube video, and yes, this is YouTube, but I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a dude literally by myself remote traveling, so big brain time. Alright, so this is Air Creek, I'm pretty sure, and there's a bypass go through around it because this looks like it definitely won't happen. I remember when we took the Subaru through here, it was like a big hill to get up it, so I'm gonna assume that's real deep. Now this is the bypass you can see on HEMA here, so I'm gonna cruise down there so I don't turn the cruiser into a submarine. And now it looks like there's water on the bypass. If that'll focus. Brother, focus. Focus out there. Look at the thing. There we go. So I'm gonna drive up that way and suss it out. Yeah, this is looking a lot better. We've got a bit of high ground and you can see how long that water crossing goes. Now, who knows if it's like solid on the bottom, but don't really want to test that out considering winching options are far and few between. And there's a Minch Road right here. It is stunningly green through here though. I've done the crossing 2 times before and I haven't seen it this green. Wild. So, but this bypass, if you look on this, you can kind of see on there, on HEMA, it just goes between the 2 sand dunes. So it's like, it feels like 50 k's or something between the sand dunes to miss the, well, there's still a crossing, but it's like way less deep and hectic and you won't lose your car. But yeah, when it's still wet, add on some k's. I think it's, actually, I think I've done the bypass once, and then I've done the non-bypass, I guess, one time. That was in the Subaru L series that we took through the desert with a cracked, with a blown head gasket. Because I'm intelligent and I do intelligent stuff. Cows, get out of here. Go on, get. Alright, here we are at Air Creek, and there is someone over there kayaking in it. That's pretty cool. Not alarming at all. Anyway, let's figure out where to cross. I'm actually thinking I might camp around here. I mean, the sun's not going down for a good amount of time, but I've got nothing but time and nowhere to be. Look how good that looks. You seen that? It's mine. Outrageous. Yeah. Nice. Good work, fuckheads. Shouldn't swear. We'd bleep that out, maybe. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Anyway, chuck that in my bin. Yeah, I reckon camping along this would be delightful. Have a little swim. Just really vibe out, you know. So I have 2 bins. 2 bins. Alright, so this is the crossing. You can see over there they got like the star pickets denoting which way to drive through. So let's bang the drone up and do it. Alright, so I was speaking to some of the fellas over there and they gave me some advice. The left one is a bit deeper and the furthest right one is like smoother. So for the gram, let's do the deeper one. Alright, apparently it's going to get a bit deep, so we will see. That is a bit deep. Not too bad. No water came in, so don't worry about it. Oh, I wonder if my toolbox is full of water. So there was too many people at that other place, so I decided to camp here. Alright, so I got camp set up. It's got my tent and my chair. I think this thing's been around Australia 3 times now. Mint chair, by the way. Cooking some dinner in the air fryer. Cooking second dinner in the oven. About to make myself a drink. That is homebrew. So don't judge me. It's actually pretty good. Alright, it is day 1, actual, I guess, in the desert. Check out these. It's kind of pressure you kind of want. Ain't getting stuck on those bad boys. But, time to pack up. I might put my slow cooked pulled pork on for lunch. I reckon that's a good idea. So let's do that. Now, I did just get sidetracked and redo my wall of shame. So now it's not as faded. Leave a comment below of what you think is going to be next on that very extensive list of broken parts. Alrighty, let's put this cup back where it goes. Get one of these oven bags. Stonking bit of meat. And while I'm in here, I'll get myself a good sugar boy. Before I get too hasty, we'll turn this bad boy on. Put on like about 90. That seems about right. Now, I haven't had a monster since yesterday, so delicious. Alright, let's get this big bit of meat into this bag without cutting myself or dropping it or getting a fly in the bag. Yeah, I should fucking definitely wave that around my face. Anywho, let's try to get this in. The flies are coming in. Oh, I want to go this way. I want to pour meat all over my drawer. Come on. This is definitely a 2-person job. But there's only 1 person here. And I'm not even confident. Get in the bag. Fuck yeah, I nailed that. Oh, I need to stop swearing. Put a YouTube. YouTube doesn't like it swearing. Anywho, let's chuck this. See how easy this is? Put it in the bin. Animals. Anyway. Anywho, I digress. Now, the boys at the butcher's recommended this seasoning stuff. So let's pop that in. Come here, dog. Season the shit out of this. This is all. I swallowed a fucking fly. Oh, I need to stop swearing. Oh. Oh, no, that was... Oh. That was bad. Alright, let's... Oh, God. Let's chuck it in here. In you get. In you get. Alright. And we'll let that cook for as long as possible. Now, I've just been taking my morning deuce. Also, kind of a vibe taking a morning deuce with 80 flies just cruising around, so that's nice. Already washed my hands. But out in the desert, you can't just bury toilet paper or wet wipes, even though I have like the biodegradable ones. Because there's not enough water out here, they don't break down. So they tell you to burn it. Now, I've been trying to burn that with my jet lighter, but because it's a wet wipe, it doesn't really want to burn. So, don't do this. Alright, so that wouldn't work. Now I have this bad boy. So this is literally what they recommend, to burn your stuff so it won't break down. My God, I love fire. Goes right in there. And the little mat that I have here goes in there too. Fold her up. Quick little check of what the battery's doing. What, with 70%, charging 70 amps, ready to rock and roll. Good little signs out here, helpful. This boy just jumped into my car and scared the ever-living stuff out of me. God damn, son. Took years off my life, and now I slowed down, so all the dust is coming into the car. Do you want a trip, mate? You wanna come to Mount Dare with me? Yeah, righto. Alright, let's get rid of this one. Get a new, fresh one. While I'm in here, put that back. Don't worry about that. Nice. What's that? 71 amps going in. Not too bad. Looks like. Oh, that's working. It's hot. Let's put this back on for another bit and get a fresh unit. Fresh boy. Ready for another 2 hours. Alright, so old mate over here is on a motorbike, and I always pull over for bikes to see if like they're alright. He's getting me to take this fuel for him. I'm going to drop it 100 k's down the track for like a little cache for him, so he doesn't have to have all the weight on his bike. So we'll go that way for 100 k's and then dump some fuel. Well, I pulled over to reset the oven and to get some more supplies. Now I need to stop drinking so many of these a day because I'm going to run out. I only have that many, so I need to relax. All right, so I punctured a sidewall on this tire a while ago and used a product to fix it. You can see it here, but I used it incorrectly, and now it's started to leak again. So I'm gonna swap this with my spare and then fix that at camp. So let's do that. My jack and stuff in here. Get this boy out. Should take the wheel off first. Oh well, let's get this going. Alright, Jackie. This better go up high enough. Come on, you dog. Beautiful. Alright, let's take this boy off. Alright, I'll take my spare off first, which means I have to just move the bin bag a little. Shut this boy up. There, come here, dog. Do the thing. Oh, God. Well, I didn't really have the desired effect I wanted, but maybe it did. Good enough. Alright, let's get this boy off. Come on. Go. Spin. Here we go. Oh, it's gonna fall on me. Get this boy off. Good thing I'm wearing my safety Crocs. Easy does it. Easy, big girl. Easy. Brand new unit. Nice. Alright, now I've got these stupid locking things that take this insert. I bought other nuts to replace them, so I should put them on when I take this off, which I'll do. Alright, my good spares, one of my many spares locations, this thing here. It's a bunch of, oh God, it's heavy on it. Come on, you dog, get out. Good. Yeah. Right, this one has got wheel nuts in it. plus wheel bearings, brake pads, kingpin bolts, UJs, bunch of other random bolts, wheel studs, and wheel nuts. So let's get that going. Also, what I'm going to do is go into this drawer and get my rattle gun. This boy. Got a battery in it. I should probably charge these batteries so they work. That one's real flat. That one's flat. There's a battery in here. Is that levered on something? Is that my drill? No, that's my drill. I'll try this one anyway. Alright, I found the battery that is charged, so nip these out. Alrighty, all those are out, and I am sweating hard. I need a monster. Alrighty, use back as crane. I got 6 of these new units out, so I carry, well, I mean, what, 12, 24, got 36 in there because I have 12 wheel studs, which will be useless if you don't have these bad boys. Because one of the first things I ever did in this car, coming to the Simpson Desert, lost 6 wheel studs, all shit at once, and a rim. So, got wheel studs. Without these, you're fucked. Oh, don't swear. Well, turns out I was meant to buy a skinny 21mm socket, but I didn't. And this one is like literally just, so it just fits, but with the nut on there, it doesn't, well, it should fit. Why the fuck doesn't it work then? I don't know. I'm just gonna put these ones back on and then get a skinny socket in the next, God, I don't know, Alice Springs maybe? Alright, those are back in, and now to tighten them up to fucking torque spec. Which, for this, torque spec is one of those bad boys. Because yes, that's the only thing I'd torque it to. Alright, well they're torqued down. Now to get some air out of it. So it's not at whatever pressure this is. So the good thing about these morph plates is that you can just connect one in if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want. So, I'm not even taking it out of the bag. Loads of pressure, so let that go. Pull all this off, keep that. This is very important. Chuck that in there. Trying to use back as crane. Put that on the carrier and pack up. Probably get some water too. Feel like I need some water. Also, what will help with this deflation is if I take this jack off. Ow, God damn it. Where? Okay, this one. Yeah, get some pressure on here, you dog. Come here. Let's. Ow. this back in. Oh, my hat. It's a bit windy. It's actually quite nice. Come on, in you get. Nice. Back in your home. That way, this way. I don't know. Alright, time to back crane back. Hell yeah. And put this in a position that I can actually fix it. Just back on, tighten this bad boy up. That wind. And important, get a little tire monitoring system off before I put my bin bag on, because that would be annoying. Well, I was dilly-dallying around and I let too much air out of the tire, so that's good. Gotta put some more in now. Nice. Smart. That is. Should get some traction though. Alright, let's get some air going. Turn that back on. Put the bin bag back on. This is always a tedious job. Oh, thanks. Piece of shit. Nice. Alright, so I do have the Morph weight compressor, but I also have a compressor in the car already, and that goes off here. And because I'm only doing one tire, I need 2 hands for that. So I'm only doing one tire, I'm not gonna pull out. Come on. There we go. She's a little difficult sometimes, but this bad boy. Yeet! Yeah, to do one tire, I'm not gonna pull out the other compressor and pop the bonnet and stuff. Gonna put this bad boy on and put a little bit more pressure in. And that should do it. Get this bad boy on there. Nice. Shut up. Oh, God, my head. Shut up. Just railed my head on that because there's a raise. It's risen there. Anyway, that hurt. Nice. Come on. There we are. Caught a fish. Alright, now that I've hit heat exhaustion, I'm ready to go. Smart. Because I was cruising around for so long, my monster is now hot. I can't even put it in here. Yeah, I can. Hang on. That's gonna be that's not a good idea. That is definitely gonna fall. Let me show you. I put it right there. It's definitely gonna fall for sure. For sure. But science, I guess. And let's put some water in this bad boy and let's try and hit the road. Alright, so I just topped up my bottle now to drink out of this like I'm a child. Feels good. I feel healthy already. My body doesn't know what's hitting. My body they treat like a temple. Anyway, let's continue to F around and find out. That way. Well, that's interesting. Why? Don't like that. You know what? I'm going to treat myself to a little bit of aircon after that. Roll these puppies up and just get the air cranking. Keep going, brother. Get it going. There we go. Lovely. Alright, well, I misjudged a big washout, so I'm pretty sure this can is going to be get out of town. What? I think that's cold enough to drink. That is shocking. Need to fix that. I also put too much air in here, so the old Povo method. And we'll see how that goes. Got like a little choose your own adventure type system happening up here. Let's go with, what am I vibing? Let's go with this second one up here to the left. It's lever in first high range. Let her eat. Doesn't look like anyone's driven this for a bit. A bit soft. A bit bouncy. Not a drama. Not a bloody drama. Also, I nailed that key method. Absolutely nailed that. Alright, well, I kind of did a whoopsie and there was like 2 tracks you could take to get to Poplar's Corner. And then I was like, I don't know which track old mate's taken. So it's now 7 o'clock. So I was like, this is where the tracks converge. I was like, I will drive here to drop this off in a safe location. So, old mate doesn't run out of fuel. Now I can go find camp. Alrighty, I made it to camp. I'm gonna utilize this little campfire. I just jacked this boy up to like 120 for the last little bit, and then she should be beautiful. Now there's a bit of rain coming down, which is unfortunate, so I'm gonna set up my awning. Nice, Gary, with the power of editing, it is up. Now, this is the Daci 270, the new model Daci. It's got lights in this bad boy. I pretty much never really use them unless I'm camping with other people. So I'm not going to turn them on. But they're 3 color lights just like these ones, which are super, super nice and helpful. Anyway, drink time. Alright, so I got some of my best mate's homebrew, which is actually super good. That's probably good. Yeah, that's good. And then some Coke, obviously. Well, the wind started picking up. I don't know if you can... This awning's moving around a fair bit. And I'm faced perfectly on the wrong side. So that's sick. So I'm gonna ratchet strap that to the car. Oh, there it goes. It might storm. That'll be wild. And there we are. So I got one of the poles in and then ratchet strapped it to the rock slider. Now she's rock solid. That's what I've been doing for ages because I don't want to stab stuff in the ground because I'm lazy. And if you're on like super hard ground, hot tip. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Yeah, let's get some of these. Nice. Oh, this is going to be my sides for the pulled pork thing, roast pork. Yeah. Chop up these little boys into little taties is what I call them. Because I'm a grown up and I like little taties. So this is pretty much as close as you can get to chips. And your boy loves chips. You just dice these bad boys like that. Alright, once they're diced, get your little bowly boy, chuck him in. Boil them up. And then season them with some salt and pepper. This is salt, pepper, and garlic. So it should be... Ooh, that looks pretty good. Nice, Gary. And then chuck them in the air fryer. Get in, you dog. Nice. Huh? Magic. Waiting for those to be done. Do the dishes. I use these dental bacterial wipes. So you don't have to use water. And they are, it's clean enough. Last time I cleaned this stuff, I cut my finger. So it's a little bit of trivia for you. Gonna cut my finger again. Nice, Gary, and then this boy as well. I hit it with water. clean enough. Beautiful. Oh, these one. We can do this one as well. Beautiful. Job done. And I'll stick the seasoning back in the door pantry where it belongs. You can see that. Nice. Got a bunch of helpful things in there. Alright, we'll give these a shake and then hit with some more oil. See what we're using for amps. 176 amps we're using. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, let's get a little peepers on these. Oh, they are crisped up. Oh no, some fell. I want that one the most now. Hot. It's really hot. Really hot. Alright, let's also get this thing out. Let's see how this is going to work. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. Come on. Come on, don't rip. This is also really hot. Oh, it is warm! Get out. Get out. Don't rip. Don't rip. Did it. Nice. Nailed that one. Hot. Hot. Alright, let's empty some of these juices and then see what's going on. Alright, let's just flip this boy straight into here. So much meat. That's so good. Alright, I'm gonna chuck this in the bin. Get a fork out of here. Let's see what this puppy wants to do. Yeah, that's pretty tender. That is pretty tender. Pretty good. For someone who can't cook, pretty good. Alright, so I got my little taties here, and then I'm gonna just eat as much as I want of that, and then have the rest for leftovers for lunches and stuff. And these are also delightful. Pretty good, considering I can't cook. My ex-wife would be very mad if she watched this. Bye. Also, let's see that I've used 50 amps since rocking up to camp. So, well, or 8%. 8%'s not bad. Now, another mint thing about this chair, besides the fact that it reclines and it packs up like a normal chair, it's from Anaconda, FYI. A lot of people ask. It's been around Australia like 3 times now. But it's like a little table. So if I sit here and get dirt all in my food, sit here, see, I'm gonna eat. Incredibly lonely, but don't think about that one. There is still so much meat left. I'm gonna have lunch for like multiple days. And maybe dinner. There's a lot of food there. Anyway. Alright, I'll wrap up. Wrap the leftovers. Wrap the leftovers up. Words are hard. I'm out here by myself for a reason. This is still piping hot, so I'll probably let it sit for a bit before I put it in the fridge, so the fridge doesn't have to fight the nuclear power. That is this. Lovely. Now all the dishes are clean, so punch those away as well. My favourite thing about this drawer, it's got like a case of nice and spoons. I'm so easily pleased with the little things. And, chuck these back into this door organizer. Yeah, that's about right. Nice. That's right, ladies. I cook and clean, so if I wasn't scared of yous, you hit me up. But I am scared of you guys, especially the pretty ones. The pretty ones are scary. Yeah, done. Chuck that in there. Also chuck this in there. Up there. Put that away. Now to sit down and edit some of these videos so I can get 3 people to watch it. Hell yeah, brother.